to Inspired Method Marketing here on YouTube. So glad you joined us again. My name is Karen, this is Nancy and Trevor, and today we're going to be talking about different video types for marketing.
All right.
So you go ahead and share a quote with us.
Sure. So Jim Collins, author of Good to Great, he says, "Good is the enemy of great."
Yes, that actually reminds me of another saying where you have to trade in the good to get to the great.
Mm-hmm.
You can't always stay in that comfortable, oh, it's good enough zone. You have to actually trade that in, push harder and go for the great, because you won't get great without letting go of the good. That's what
right.
That reminds me of.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
All right, I'll share the stat. 51% of people have a lower opinion of brands that use auto-playing video ads.
Mm-hmm. One that comes to mind all the time is Forbes. Go to Forbes website. I go there for articles sometimes because they have a lot of great articles.
They do.
But they've got video ads that show up on the sidebar, as well as a small video pop-up that always shows up on the other side at the bottom. And I mean, it just slows down what I'm actually trying to look at.
Yeah.
I understand why they do it. They're selling ad space on their website because they get a lot of hits, and I understand why, but I hate it because it slows down and detracts from what I'm actually wanting to do. And it makes me want to click off of their site. So yeah, hate that.
They're lucky they have really good content, because a lot of us overlook that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have content like that, good luck keeping people on your site. So unless you're Forbes, you better listen to some of these tips.
That's right.
So long form video is great in certain instances, but on a lot of platforms, short form is better, depending on the situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to ask you the first question.
Sure.
What is a good video length for YouTube videos?
Well, YouTube videos are more for a long form video. In my opinion, like what we use them for here, we want to reach at least a 10-minute mark, because then it shows that we've got some relevancy, good length of content is good there. And plus, for each minute of video is about 100 words. So if we have a 10-minute video, we've got about 1,000 words, and we can repurpose that amongst the different social media channels. It's much easier to chop down a video than it is to stretch one out and make it longer, right? So I would say that YouTube would be good for like a 10-minute video, not short form, not 60 seconds or 3 minutes. So something longer than that for sure.
Yeah. What is the purpose of your YouTube videos, our YouTube videos?
Purpose of our YouTube videos, we use them strictly for developing content for our website. And we use that to help provide more relevant content and information on a regular basis for people who might want to visit our website. And we also do it for SEO reasons, because writing blogs, even though really effective blog writing is great for SEO, and there is a science to it, and it's not easy to do. But what is more easy and time efficient and effective for some of our small business owners that we work with is creating a long form video on YouTube and then using those transcriptions with the proper keywords in them to put onto their website and help them to rank locally.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Cool. You want to ask me a question?
Sure. So the next one, Karen, should you use long form or short form video for Instagram?
Well, Instagram's kind of a fun place because you have quite a few options, probably all the options. So there is a place for the long form and there is a place for short form. So you've got your posts, and those will always be short form. You get like, I think, a minute, that's it. So you just want to have a little snippet there for your post. And you know what? People aren't going to watch more than that anyway. Not when they're scrolling through the feed. Not on Instagram. They're not used to it. But you can actually use your stories to do a little bit longer. You can do 1-minute segments, or you can do a live video there, and you can actually go for as long as you want on the live video, and it will stay in your story. So the highlighted stuff at the top, whatever your topic is. And then the third option is IGTV. You can take your long form videos or short form. I think you can go from either I think it's even 10 seconds, maybe it's a minute, I can't remember exact, but it's pretty short, all the way up to, I don't know, long. Like I think you can go longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have their, they use it a lot like YouTube. and they have their podcasts videoed right there and put right on IGTV.
Yeah.
People like Lewis Howes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got his show in there, and there's a few other ones that are using IGTV, using that platform for their podcasts.
One thing to keep in mind though when you're going between different platforms is some platforms allow you to do landscape and some allow you to do portrait only. So you have to know what each platform wants and what the needs are. Like Instagram, you can only do portrait, you can't do landscape. So keep in mind you need to be holding it like you're doing a selfie.
Yeah.
And you can actually upload things right onto IGTV. And when you do post on IGTV, it actually puts a post right into your feed if you choose for people to actually, hey, she's got a new IGTV video, I'm gonna go check it out, because they'll push it into your feed if you ask them to do that. So
Cool.
it's kind of fun.
I didn't know that.
You get way more.
So Karen, what format does Facebook like to see? Long form or short form?
Facebook likes to see long form content. So a little bit longer. No, they like short form?
Yeah, 3 minutes under.
Oh, I was kind of wondering, like, he asked me that and I didn't actually know the answer.
Okay.
This is number, we got 3 more to go.
You asked me.
Okay, Trevor, I have a question for you.
Okay.
It seems like you know the answer to this one. So, what format does Facebook like to see?
Facebook is all about the short form videos, not long form. And the reason is their users are scrolling. They're not sitting there watching long format videos on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be less than 3 minutes for sure. If you can get your relevant information into people's feed in under 10 seconds, even better, because most people aren't lasting longer than 3 to 10 seconds anyway. So short format for Facebook is best, but we know some people who like to go 50 minutes long on Facebook, and that's just the wrong use of that. We won't say their names, but you know who you are.
Yeah. Okay, I have one other question for you.
Sure.
What do you find is working for LinkedIn right now?
LinkedIn, well, it is a growing platform because a lot of people are frankly sick and tired of a lot of the shenanigans going on over at Facebook and Instagram. They're just fed up with it. Business owners and people who really want to do business, like a lot of B2B stuff is happening on LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. So there's things like articles. Articles are still good and they got to be nice, well put together articles, well written. I suggest that you guys use Grammarly when you are creating your articles, and provide great images, and make sure that it's good content, and it'll get shared and passed around a lot using articles. You can use video as well. I think a combination of short form and long form video is good. You're allowed to use up to 10 minutes in length of video on LinkedIn, but I would definitely repurpose some content that you've got in other places. But don't just use a share link or copy it and paste it from another one. You have to actually download that and load it natively into LinkedIn. Otherwise, you're not going to get the same amount of reach as you would by just having a link going to, let's say, a YouTube video or a link to a Facebook post.
Yeah, that's true.
What about you? Any thoughts on LinkedIn right now?
Just start getting that content out there. Take up. I think it's still kind of short form there too. People don't really want to spend 10 minutes watching a video, just like anywhere else, unless it's something they really want to know about. I think 3 minutes is like a great length.
Yeah.
2 to 3 minutes. Say what you need to say. Okay, so does a business have to create videos for all of these platforms?
No, not at all. You can create one video and, like I said, download it, chop it up into pieces, and use small snippets in different places. Depending on where you want to post it, whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, you just have to make sure that you're using it in the right format. Now, this format I'm talking about is like either portrait or landscape, which ratio you're looking at. That does matter somewhat. But if you record it in widescreen format or in landscape mode with your phone, you can chop it up and you can turn it into other pieces. Whereas if you do it the other way, stretching it out just doesn't work out so well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would just take content that you've already got, let's say a long form video that you made for YouTube, and cut it into bits and pieces, take the best snippets out and put them in different places. That's what I would do. What about you?
Yeah, I would do the exact same thing. In fact, I have done that. I repurpose my videos constantly, especially between Facebook and LinkedIn, and that's why I like to keep them less than 10 minutes because LinkedIn does not let you go over 10 minutes.
Right.
Some people actually have LinkedIn Live now. I haven't
Oh.
I haven't seen too much of it, so not too many people have it yet, I don't think.
Okay.
But it's coming around the world, I think.
Great.
Next question, where should the priority be?
Priority is make content. That's priority. You should always be making some content somewhere. Now, if you're recording videos, you can get them transcribed. Like you can use that on your website. You can create articles out of transcriptions should you choose. But the biggest priority is getting the content made. Setting some time apart on a weekly basis to write out some simple outlines, a question and answer, and just get doing it. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, how important is being consistent with your video creations and your video content?
Yeah, this is a big one that most businesses struggle with because they run out of time in the day. And I get it. I mean, there's a lot of things we have to do. There's a lot of demands that are placed on a business owner. But if there's anything that I can say, you have to schedule some time each week to create content. So for instance, we made all these outlines ahead of time and we're batch recording several videos at one time. And the reason we do that is because we don't want to be doing this every single day, and also schedules don't always line up where we can get together, but when we are together, it's scheduled allotted time to create that content. And that's what you need to do. It's just having that schedule and devoting and dedicating the time to get it done. That's what it takes.
Well, thanks so much for joining us here today on Inspired Method Marketing YouTube channel. Subscribe below, press like, leave us a comment, and we'd love to hear from you. Bye.